What is going on, Wolfpack Nation? Guys, start off there being muted, so I was what's going on in for a little bit longer than normal here. But either way, though, we are here. We are rolling. It is the Tuffy Talk live show, the Tuesday special, the second half watch party special. Obviously, it's been quite a crazy time here, Greg, this weekend. With all the winter weather and. So unfortunately, with the winter weather, a lot of stuff that usually would have happened on Sunday had to happen on Monday. So, but either way, we are here and we are 4 minutes in, up by 7, and hopefully hit.
No,
where are you at?
I'm just ahead of you, like a fraction of a second.
Right.
Syracuse just scored.
Perfect. Yep, and one. Oh no, and one. No, and one. Okay.
Nope.
All right, so cool. We're pretty close then. That's pretty good. What's going on, Amanda? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I know Amanda was a big fan of your new GIF that's gone worldwide. Oh, there you go. Darian Williams is feeling it, baby.
Tonight. This is the Darian Williams that everyone expected to show up this season.
I was hoping for.
He's having a game. Oh, come on. There's a push there. Well, no travel, but no push either. So interesting.
Yep. We'll call it even.
You're not wearing the proper attire for the night. For those that are listening, you are not wearing the correct logo on your hat, sir.
No, I'm not. But decide not to be too controversial tonight. So
why not? Everyone else is.
I know, right? Well, hold on though. I am a little bit controversial. You want to see why?
No, see why? What's going on? Are you at least wearing pants? Please tell me you're wearing pants. Oh, Dennis Smith Jr. Yeah. Before paying was before NIL was NIL.
Exactly. Yep. Nope. I know a lot of. I mean, what would you say, Greg? Because I know there's some fans for sure that have a sour taste in their mouth with Dennis Smith Jr. Would you say it's a majority of NC State fans?
No, I don't think 40%? It was. I don't think it. I think the problem was not Dennis Smith Jr. I think he gave you good numbers all throughout the year. He just had no supporting cast and no coach to coach him and the rest of the team up.
Yep. Nope. He single-handedly beat a Jason Tatum-led Duke team in Cameron Indoor Stadium. So put that on his resume. That's a good one right there.
So I feel like I want to beat this horse tonight about the Slobbering Wolf. Maybe we should call our show the Slobbering Wolf Live Show or like.
Listen. Yeah. No. Well. First of all, put all your comments, thoughts here on this whole Slobbering Wolf trademark debacle that's taking place here. Yeah. Put them in the chat here.
I actually like debacle better.
Debacle. Yeah. It's a big word. It's a grade 2 word. So Greg, you start us off. What's your thoughts on this whole shenanigans debacle?
Yeah. All right. So I have to come. This is going to take a minute to get this whole thought out because I have different things and I'm probably going to do the weave here. But without a doubt, the Slobbering Wolf is my favorite logo. End of story. It's I get everyone like the diamond logo and, people like the striding wolf.
I was going to say, yeah.
What's that?
Well, I was going to say, I'm like, I mean, the diamond though, diamond, the Toriol. Yeah. Okay.
I look, if you like that, that's a solid logo by far.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm going to say the Slobbering Wolf is number 1 is from a revenue sport perspective, that is what we are known for, right? Like we won the 74 and 83 championships. The Slobbering Wolf was our logo for both of those championships. So those are synonymous with winning, if you will.
Yep.
And so for me, I grew up on the Slobbering Wolf, and I think that's kind of what Will Wade is trying to do, is trying to mold and mesh the old with the new. He's all about the traditions. He brought back the decibel light thing, this year. And, he brought back all these other different things that were known and synonymous with our past, did the whole Jimmy V recreation of the photo. You can have your opinions about that. But so he's trying to bring it all, full circle, if you will. And for whoever it is, there's definitely, names out there, and I won't mention those names, but someone in the athletic department, administration, for us to die on that hill with Will Wade as our head coach is the dumbest damn thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, the slobbering wolf is an easy money grab if done correctly. Every time I
Right.
see a slobbering wolf thing, I buy it. Like, and again, I know I'm not the average fan, and goes out and spends stupid amount of money on NC State gear, and
Yeah. Yeah.
but if you are on social media, and here's the crazy thing, it's even the young kids, right? Like all these burners, and a lot of the burners are probably 25 and under. They are all about the slobbering wolf. So there's a bona fide desire, if you will, to have that logo put on as much stuff as you can. And I get it.
Yep.
Our trademark department is so stringent and so like tight with putting
Yes, they
putting
are.
stuff out there. But at some point you have to recognize the demand, right? And people are shouting from the
Absolutely.
top of the hill, and like,
Yep.
put this out, we will buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I mean, I can say, I mean, and obviously with, having the logo that we do, Greg, with Tuffy Talk, things like that,
Mhm.
we definitely wanted to make sure that we didn't leave any stone unturned. And that was obviously also to talking with, because, there was a time too, Greg, as well, early in the Tuffy Talk era where we talked about having our own merchandise line,
Mhm.
which, obviously we learned about
Mhm.
how big of a hill that is. And we're like, all right, forget that crap.
Yeah.
So, so definitely have some experience with the trademark team. And listen, it's in, I, I, I want to remind the NC State fans, those same NC State fans that have such a big issue with this, within reason. Keep in mind also too, think about how much it bugs you when we got mistaken for the Stanford Block S,
Correct.
or or mistaken for Nevada, or
Syracuse.
like you Syracuse, exactly, like you name it. Like there is a brand for sure there that has to be protected, has to be thought of, has to be, all that. And so
Well, and
there is a fine line for sure.
that's why Debbie Yao went to the Tuffy logo, right? Was to get away from the
Right.
Block S from an athletic, because the academia side, the Block S is still a thing.
Right.
Beautiful feed. Darion is just killing it tonight.
Yes. No, he's
Um,
having a career night for sure.
this is the Darion that we've wanted, right? He's 18
Yep.
points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. The turnovers
Yep.
you'd kind of want to do away with. Um,
Mm,
Defensive
yeah.
rebounds, offensive rebounds. He's having
Yep.
the night that we were all hoping. And I really do like him as the backup one. I think that's a good way to get the
Agreed.
ball in his hands and get other people involved. And then that way he can
Agreed.
potentially find his shot, because for whatever reason, when he was playing off ball, I didn't think we got him the ball nearly enough, or he wasn't
No,
assertive enough. So,
no, definitely not.
but anyway, I'm sorry.
Um,
I
but
interrupted you.
no, you're good. So keep in mind there's a fine line, and I actually have a different real issue with this, Greg, which
Yeah.
I'll bring up here. But Preacher Man brings up the strutting wolf logo, and here's my thing, Preacher Man, when I think about a favorite logo, and I actually have experience with this reason that I'm about to say, is that if it's my favorite logo, I want it to be ideally perfect for me to put on a football helmet.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, that for me is like, where I envision where a logo becomes great is how's it look on a football helmet?
Does it stand up? Yeah.
Diamond logo, beautiful. We've seen the fake mock-ups of the slobbering wolf on the side. Oh my gosh. I mean, fans would flip if they had a slobbering wolf logo on a helmet.
Well,
But
we
the
did that
problem with
one
the
game.
starting
We did the one game when we
that's right.
played
Yeah, yeah,
USF.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
When
yeah,
we had the
yeah.
freaking.
That's
So
right.
here's the
Dang.
funny thing:
That's
the
right. See,
helmet, 100 out of 100. The uniform
yes.
was not good.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, that helmet
Hey,
was
hey,
solid with the bricks. I loved the helmet. With the line,
yeah,
and it just that didn't make any sense. But anyway, continue.
yeah. But the problem is, I don't know if you actually remember this, Greg, and let me know, Preacher Man, if you remember this as well. But back in
Yep.
2013 versus
Yep.
UNC, we did the strutting wolf,
Yep.
and it was awful.
It was
That
awful.
was so bad.
The other
It's just
part
so
of it was they
tall.
reverse
You
imaged
can't
it.
see it.
Well, and they reversed
Correct.
imaged it, and so it didn't look right. Like, one side looked natural, the other side didn't look right, because they
Correct.
didn't carry it. They
Yep.
should have just let it be, because they wanted it facing the same direction on both sides of the helmet instead of, flipping it. But yeah, no, it was
Right.
too long. It didn't. It was just
Oh,
like
yep.
it was like a vertical stripe on. Like, it just didn't look good.
Yeah.
I'm 100% with you
No.
there.
Yeah. But other than that, though, I mean, because Greg, I still remember as a kid going to basketball games,
Mhm.
and they used like the howling wolf, and then like it would like lick his lips and howl again, lick
Mhm.
his lips and howl again,
Mhm.
and like that to me was like so intimidating and so cool, like
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yep.
so I'm definitely all for the slobbering wolf for sure,
It's the
but
best.
for me, still not only because of the history of the diamond logo, not
Yeah.
only because of how cool the diamond logo looks, but also too because it is now synonymous with one of the most memorable football games in NC State football history. It's a trifecta for me for
Are
the
you
diamond that
talking the
kind of puts me
Hurricane
a little
game?
bit over. Yes, beating
Yeah.
Notre Dame in the
Yeah, so for
Hurricane
me
game.
yeah, so for me, that diamond logo has other meanings because I remember going to games as we wore those helmets, right? Beating Carolina on a Steve Hartman 54-yard field goal as time expired. Um,
Yep.
uh, Jamie Barnett like throwing like Hail Mary, like just for me, it means a lot more. But again,
Yep.
I think it's all important and it's all relative that people understand the past and the present. Um, but I
Absolutely.
wanted, oh, nice job, nice job. Um,
Nice. Oh,
um,
come on now. Come
I
on now.
I
Syracuse
will
is
go with
trying.
Preacher Man here on the Striding Wolf. I love it on the court at Reynolds. It looks
Yes.
so sharp. Like that is a
Yes.
super clean logo to put there in
Yep.
the arena. So
Correct.
I definitely
Agree with
love
you
that.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Um
Okay.
do you follow
But
Steve Young on Twitter at all? Do you follow him?
we do, yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
see that
slightly,
old
but
like I remember those hats that he posted, like the logos that the Sonic the
I'll
Hedgehog
pull it up.
wolf. That was a dark time in NC State logo search. There's a really good website too. I think it's Chris Kreimer, I think is his website. And he's got nothing but a history of logos for like every sport, colleges, pro. Chris Kleimer.
Mm,
Let me see if I can figure out his. Um,
yeah. Well, and here too, while you
yep,
find that,
yep,
I did wanna make my one point about the other issue that I had with this whole trademark
yeah,
thing. First of all, the people so it's kind of funny. I'm actually about to defend this person, but I'm also
mhm,
gonna kind of call out this person a little bit as well. The trademark person that is in question about,
yeah,
answering this whole email.
yep,
First of all, I actually thought her email was very respectable, honestly. Like I thought it was very professional. But also, too, again, keep in mind that she's not the one at the end of the day pulling like she's not the one and then they making that decision. It's a whole team of people that is making this decision. I guarantee you she did not reach out directly to I'm guessing the probably head of head of basketball
no,
operations, if I had to
no,
guess,
no,
by herself, just on her own whim. She had to go there through somebody to get there. But also too as well, this is how it has been before her, during her, and after her. It's just the way it is for not only NC State, for all college athletics. They are so strenuous on protecting
mhm,
their logo and their brand. It's
mhm,
insane. Literally, and to even tell a story, and this is actually a story that actually an NC State trademark person told me. There was a store in the state of Louisiana that sold a shirt that was purple and had a tiger on it. Not the LSU tiger, just a tiger on it and
yep,
purple.
yep,
And trademark for LSU got involved because then the day it is insinuative
yeah,
of the university.
yep,
And so that's how far literally the trademark goes for
yep,
these college athletic trademarks is literally purple, a tiger, and it's boom. Nope,
yep,
LSU. It's protected. It's
yep,
it's it's crazy. It's
yep,
insane.
yep.
So just back off a little bit on this on the fire as if she's the one making this call. But
I mean,
I
she's bringing it to their
do
attention, and
agreed. Yes,
that's,
yes.
you know
She's bringing it to her attention in a respectful
yeah,
manner.
yeah, she definitely was respectful. There's no doubt.
Yes.
I think she's getting a lot of flack and hate. She's a ECU pirate, and there's all
Well,
the
that's
conspiracy theories
so
out there. Just
that's my
good
only
lord.
issue though, honestly. It's like, listen, like, you're working for an in-state rival of ECU, no matter what, I mean, like fans like myself don't, screw ECU. I don't really care about ECU, but
Yeah.
still then they're in-state rival. Like, all right, maybe you take that off your page,
Well,
while
yeah,
you're working for us, while you're
yeah.
working for us.
Well,
So
yeah, again,
it
that
wouldn't have come up if this didn't happen. I get it. Yeah,
well, it brings up a different point, and her boss also didn't go to NC State, right? Oh no, we're
sure.
just getting sloppy.
Uh-oh.
Um, mm, um, the problem is when you have two of these folks, again, they could be solid individuals. I know nothing about them, so I won't. I will not say anything about them. But the perception is when you don't have two, people that understand the complete history. Oh, and one beautiful coat. Um,
Way to make up for it.
yeah. The and again, they could you can take all the classes you want, read all the books, all of this stuff. But if you've never lived it, if you didn't go to college here and you didn't do this and you didn't do that, you maybe don't quite understand the complete culture of how things are and the way NC State fans um are very
Think?
passionate about these types of issues, right? And again,
Sure.
if we don't have social media, maybe this thing is never a thing, right? So you have
Correct.
to think about it in those regards as well. But
Yep.
again, it goes back to my earlier comment. Like if you put that logo on a piece of Adidas, piece of Johnny O, piece of Robeck, whatever company is out there, it's going to
Mhm.
sell. And here's the thing, you're getting your brand out there. Like that's the whole point of a brand is to get it out there and get eyes on it. There's a reason why there's iconic brands, iconic logos, right? That are very successful. The Nike
Yep.
swoosh, the Adidas three stripes, the Yankee hat, the Cowboy Dallas Star. Again, even if you don't like these things, you do know that that's what it is. Like there's no ambiguity. I can't tell you how many times when I had the block ass, there's like, is that Stanford? Is that Syracuse? So you want
Oh
to,
yeah.
you know, create that identity, and that's what um, Debbie Yao did with going to the Tuffy logo for all sports. Like they wanted
Yep.
to have something that people could recognize and know as NC State. I was
Yep.
watching a few like these like things about logos, and a lot of like because NC State's not a national brand per se, and we haven't won a whole lot in recent memory, it's a lot harder to identify the logo. Again, it goes back to what I'm saying. Brands that win and brands that are successful, there's no question you know what they are.
Yep.
It screams at who they are.
Yep. Yeah. No, absolutely. And so I mean it's it's a tough battle for sure. And I mean,
Yeah.
I know Ovies and Giglio, kind of really went at this. And it's so true, which is that this is not going to be, unfortunately, when it comes to NC State trademark. And again, as NC State fans, you truly do not want it to be an easy decision because at the end of the day, it is our brand. It is our, recognition, and we want to protect it very, very carefully for sure. Because otherwise, with the Pandora's box opens wide, and so it's going to take time here for sure. And luckily enough, hey, again with Will Wade, hopefully per his comments in this recent
Yeah.
radio show saying how he hopes to be here, long term. Hey, I'm sure by the time Will Wade walks out of here, he will wear a jacket with a slobbering wolf logo on it. I can
And
I
again,
can
and again,
guarantee you it.
and
It's gonna
again,
happen eventually.
why is the administration, the athletic department, why are they I don't understand why they're dying on this hill. Like, what is I fail to see what the big deal is. It's a sanctioned logo. Those jerseys that said simply state on a like, if that was a one-time deal with those uniforms, then pull them, yank them. Don't make them available to be used again, right?
Mhm.
Um, so again, I'm not understanding what the big deal is of using that uniform. Like, why do you have to explain it? It's an Adidas
Right.
NC State jersey. Why do I have to explain what the F in jersey means? Like, it
Yep.
literally says state. We use that jersey for like 30 freaking years. Like, how does that need to
Mhm.
be explained? I just don't
Yep.
understand. Like, that's where, I don't know how these emails, if they got leaked, if there was a FOIA thing. I don't know how that's not like an automatic understood item. I don't understand it, and maybe I never will. I doubt that
Yep.
we're going to get much further on this. But it's definitely
Yeah.
ruffled a lot of feathers, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no, shoot, Barstool, Pack, pretty much
Yep.
every
Hear about 'em.
single publishing, site out there, you name it, has been all over it.
Well, the technician is
Yeah,
writing
no.
an article about it, like, they were reaching out to folks.
Mhm.
I'm
Yep,
definitely curious
yep.
what Reed Val is that his name? Reed Val? Val Reed? Am I
Yeah, yeah,
backwards?
yeah, yeah. Read.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Read
um,
Vale,
Vile
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm bad with names, but, he was reaching out to current students about a project. I can only assume it had something to do with this.
Yep.
Um,
Well, no, it seems like it has something to do with these ugly, terrible shirts that they gave out to the
they
students
were
tonight.
bad.
Did you see that?
They were pretty bad.
Yeah, they were bad.
But again but again,
So, yeah.
here's the funny thing, licensing and trademark has to allow that to happen, so they let that nonsense shit get through, but, like, state's not good enough? Like
Well,
to
yep,
me, those are just ugly, like, pure, plain, and simple.
yep,
They're bad.
yep. Well,
Anyway,
here's my
sorry.
other thing
Continue.
too. Dude, how many and ones have there been tonight? There's been a crap ton of
A lot,
and ones tonight.
a lot, yeah.
Um,
And
well,
yet we
because
only
here's
have
the other
3
thing
fouls,
too.
which is wild.
Yeah. But here's the thing that bugs me too is that that was
It was
kind of weak.
yeah, it was
But here's my thing too is like, and again, this is more because I'm very close with the NC State sailing team. Is
yeah,
they have
I saw
fought
his
battle after battle
mhm,
after battle on
yep,
this whole use of logos crap. Which keep in mind for those that are not aware, for any club team, they cannot just wear a jersey that says NC State on it. It
okay,
has to say Club NC State. It
yeah,
has to say the word club on there. Otherwise, trademark
which
won't
is
allow
wild,
it,
which is wild.
which is wild. Agreed. No, I do agree. Is again, it's just like listen, there should have to be a application process that is very vividly watched and controlled to make sure you're a true club team,
Yeah,
make sure you're not just coming up with some crap just to be able to have free reign to use it. But
yeah,
then if you're a legitimate club team, so the club NC State sailing team, you know, bass
baseball,
fishing,
soccer,
whatever it
whatever,
is,
yep.
yeah, baseball, soccer, whatever. Like, yeah, like what's the big
I just
deal? NC
that was
State, sure.
beautiful. Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
I
Nope, I
didn't
love
mean
it.
to it was a beautiful give and go, pick and roll.
So again, like it
Yeah,
again, yes, but I say once again, there's a rhyme and a reason for everything. It's gotten to this point for a reason, and it's been this way for decades,
yeah.
decades. So,
Well,
you know,
the crazy thing is and for those that don't know that we're talking about Dana, um,
uh,
Magnolia? Is that right?
Labriola,
Hold on, I can look him up real quick.
mm, yeah,
Magliola?
Dana, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I just know
Magliola,
Coach
yeah, yeah,
Dana. Yeah, I just know Coach Dana. So he
yep,
he he originally went to UVA and then got a
mm,
degree later on, from NC State, but so he hasn't been around, I think he's been with sailing for probably like 10 years or so. I would at least say at this point. Um,
a good while,
but
yeah,
he gets it. Yeah, but he gets it, right? And um, yeah, at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is celebrate the brand. I mean,
yep,
you can do both. You can, and we really need to move on from this damn topic, but it's like I told you, we're gonna beat this
again,
horse to
it's
death tonight.
yeah,
Just you can protect the brand and celebrate the brand at the same time. You really
yep,
can. So and I know like so many people are like pissed off at this font. Like I saw that brought up a couple of times. The NC State font that we use now. Um,
yep.
yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Nope, it's yeah, it's a topic that is widely talked about, which, hey,
Yeah,
Greg, it's good for us to get our viewpoints out there for
yeah.
sure as, it's 2 more thoughts, and hey, it's both sides. It's really is both sides for
But
sure. It's like,
but again,
yes.
why would you want to piss Whale Wade off over this? Over this.
Yeah,
This is so trivial. Like, at the end of the
yeah,
day, it's so minimal, so trivial. And again, if you didn't want him wearing the jersey, tell him he can't wear this jersey unless it's, some superficial anniversary or whatever the case may be. Like, but if you don't tell him these things, the jersey is available to
right.
wear.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, 100%. Yep. Nope, I completely agree.
That's a foul.
So,
Really? Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
well, Wade didn't lose his shit.
No.
I'm tired of these turnovers, man.
Yeah, it's been sloppy. What are we at for
Yeah.
the game? Let me see here. I got my stats here. Turnovers. Ugh. Yeah. 11. So
Ugh.
usually we're right around 9, so we're already 2 over. And Syracuse has actually done an okay job protecting the ball so far. It's still got, 8 minutes left. Nice putback. They're usually averaging
Nice.
about 13 turnovers. So, just looking at
Love
some
it.
stats here. I mean, 6 of 6, 6 of 17, so not our greatest shooting three-point night, but still effective.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
come on.
That's seven.
I will say it feels like, let me look at the stats to oh, he's out of bounds. Oh, really?
Well,
Now you call? He was out of bounds before the jump.
yeah.
Ah,
He was out of
horrible.
bounds.
16 assists. I love that from NC State tonight. 16 assists.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the rebounding has been much better tonight. We got killed on the glass on Saturday by Pitt.
Pitt. Yep.
Yeah. Thankfully. Oh, you see that with D Will?
Yeah.
Looks like he's okay.
Yeah. He's fine. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, but hey, again, it's a good reminder for NC State, fans for sure,
Go
just to
deep.
remember that, hey, listen, like it's a long season.
Yeah.
No doubt that Georgia Tech was
Come on, Paul.
extremely frustrating.
Oh yeah. Jesus. This is 3
But
rebounds. Oh. Sorry, this is like a long possession.
yeah, this is like
Oh.
the
Oh, he walked, but we'll get the ball. We'll get the basket. That's a
yeah.
huge bucket right there. Push it back to 11.
Yeah, Musa's had a I feel like a season high day today.
Yeah,
If
he's up to 10
it's gonna be pretty
points.
close.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I mean, he's only averaging 2.8 points on the season, so for him to have 10 is a nice night.
That's pretty drastic.
Let me see.
And also too, the red basketball shoes from Quadir are underrated for sure.
Yeah. Definitely a season high. His previous season high was 7. Oh, he just got blocked there. Oh, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Dang it. Why did you touch it? Call the timeout
Well,
then.
I don't even think he didn't even touch it. He
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
touch
think he
it.
did.
The ref didn't see it.
Well, hopefully
ref
Will
didn't see it.
calls
The
his
ref
timeout to challenge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his previous high, Musa's previous high was 7 against Florida State, where he played 19 minutes. Tonight he has played only 11 minutes, so very efficient for Musa tonight.
Yeah. So I do want to jump to Greg just because I had a personal story with this topic with Preacher Man talking about NC State wrestling getting this 13th straight win over UNC this past weekend, which was awesome for sure. And honestly, for me, one of the stories of it is after, I believe it was the first match where Ryan Jack lost and the UNC guy came out and, did his, wolf hand and snapped it over his knee and blah, 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 whatever, which always bugs the crap out of me because I'm like, all right, we have a wolf hand or you have nothing. You have like the ram hand. That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
We have that. You have nothing. Okay. Like, so it's not a fair fight here. Which is, why also too, I loved Vince Robinson's and because here's my thing too. There's so many fans out there that are non-NC, I feel like non-wrestling fans that are like, show some class, man. Like, it's too far, man. Like, go right to the coach's faces.
Did you see that there was a wrestling page that was all over Vince and like he should have been penalized for dropping his headgear? Or throwing his headgear.
That's all, dude. That is a whole nother thing, man. Oh my god. Anyway,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
So after that first match loss, apparently a couple of NC State fans and the UNC associate head coach got into a shouting match, pretty hardcore. And it was intense. And apparently some NC State staff.
Ramos was it Ramos?
Yeah, Ramos. Yep. He's still there. He's still there.
Yeah, he always talks.
And apparently some NC State staff stepped in and was like calling down the fan and being like, but also again, the wrestling is just different. It is. Wrestling is the most intense
Yeah.
sporting event you can go to in the United States.
It's very
I
macho
dare
too,
you to
right?
find
Like,
it otherwise.
there's a lot of
Whoa,
emotion, machoism,
a lot
like,
of it.
it's like people don't break that
Coaches,
back down. Yeah,
players,
yeah,
fans, you name it.
yeah,
Everybody is talking mega smack,
yeah,
mega smack. But that's what makes it so damn fun, though.
yeah,
Like that's what makes it so much fun.
yeah,
And especially you add the UNC rivalry on top
yeah.
of it, man. Like it's, but also too, because again, like you have freaking Rob Cole coming out 3 years ago saying, "Oh, it's sad that Pop Puglisi has to be knocked down a few pegs,"
It
and
it hasn't done a
there's a
damn thing.
natural order to things here, and like,
Yeah.
and hey, to me, I get it. It's just like the Courtney Banghart crap, where I think they just say this shit just to drum up, the
Well,
rivalry, that drum up the eyes on the
yeah,
match kind of thing. So
but win something before you run your damn mouth. Like, for me,
I
that's like you've literally done nothing and
agree.
you just gotta come down a peg. Like,
Yeah,
if you won the first one, okay, well, yeah, I figured,
and
like,
yeah, that's
Pop
humbling.
has been
Yeah.
running the ACC for a few years, and it was about time that we brought him down a peg. You know what? You won, run your mouth. Like, I'm all about running
Yeah.
your mouth if you can back it up, but you ain't done a damn thing.
Nope. Yep. Nope. I know. Side note here, we must have a season high in offensive rebounds this game. We've had
Yeah,
so many offensive rebounds.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, no, it's so yeah. I mean, first of all, just UNC,
I mean, it's
and
actually
again,
they're actually equal, 12 and 12, but it just feels like
oh wow,
it feels like it's more.
way more. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, no, again, I mean, shout out to NC State wrestling for sure for getting 13 in a row.
yeah,
I still stand by for sure. Again, like here's my thing, Greg. There's a tweet which I put out talking about Ryan Jack and his extreme struggle this whole season.
yeah.
And I mean, being frank,
Mm,
if it was one or two matches where he struggled, that's one thing. It happens with any wrestler. It's going to happen. They're
yep,
not going to be perfect. They're going to have an off week or 2 weeks, whatever. But the fact that Ryan Jack has shown so much promise through his career so far, being an All American, being an ACC champion, you name it. And this whole season, it's just been off, just no firepower at all on the offensive side. It's frustrating. But again, made it very clear that he has all the talent and full faith in him for sure. So, but just had to kind of call a spade a little bit. Obviously, Isaac Trumbull stepped in and said, "Oh, well, here, maybe I should tweet it directly." But anyway, like basically said, it's a long season, and that there's a lot of mental and physical strain, that happens for wrestlers. I get that for sure. I get that, but also too as well, like I'm sorry that I care. I'm sorry that it matters so much to me that Ryan Jack is successful. Like that's my thing. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Like Ryan Jack, he's struggling right now. But once he starts winning, you bet your ass I'm going to be calling out, being like, "There we go. There's Ryan Jack. That's what I'm talking about here." And honestly, again, because Isaac says, if athletes see this, so I'm like, well, I hope he does
yeah.
see it. I hope he does see it. And it was like, you know,
Well,
I'm gonna
I
I'm gonna
think
I'm gonna show you Tuffy Talk. Like, let's go. Okay, cool. Let's go. Show me, please. I
yeah,
would love to see it, please. So
when
it's a balance.
at least for me, when I say an athlete is struggling or doing this or doing that, I try to take the emotion out of it and provide just
Yep.
facts. Because it's
Correct.
really hard to argue with facts at the end of the day. And
Yes.
that we know that Ryan Jack is capable of so much, and he showed it. And look,
Yes.
again, at the end of the day, we don't know what he's going through, dealing with. Is there an injury, something? Is it, not having his brother there in his corner, kind of knowing him and helping him there? It could be any
Yep.
number of factors. But
Yep.
like some of the stats do prove it and bore it out that he has struggled. Oh wow, that's not a goaltend.
That wasn't goaltending.
Man, it might not have been going down, but doesn't matter. We got the rebound.
Yep.
All right, we just need one little spurt
Well, because
here. Go ahead. Nice. And didn't go. Go ahead. Sorry.
because here's the thing too as well, is that keep in mind that Pat Popolizio has gone on camera and has said our goal is to win a team national championship. That is our goal, to win a team national championship, which
Yeah.
I can guarantee you, looking at Penn State right now,
Yeah.
it is going to take Ryan Jack being his best
Right.
every single week in
It
order
takes
for
all
us to
10
even.
dudes.
It takes all 10 being at your absolute best.
Yeah.
So listen here, like I am comparing you compared to what our expectations are as a team, as a program, as set by our own head coach. You know, and right now, but I do want to make very clear, in my opinion, Penn State's untouchable. Like it's not even not even a fair.
It's
like
a whole nother stratosphere.
It's a whole nother stratosphere between Penn State and everybody else.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't mean.
But doesn't mean it
that
can't
we
be
throw in
done.
the towel either. Yeah, exactly.
That mean it can't be done. But no, like in order for a state to win a national championship, you're gonna need basically all 10 dudes. You know, get pretty damn close to. Well, they probably would have to be all Americans, to be honest with you, and you're gonna need to get one national champion in that bunch as well, right? And so, how is that not a walk before the foul? But yeah, I mean, Pop has won team ACC championships. He's had multiple ACC champions on individuals. He's had a few national champions. Now he just needs the team trophy, and that's what he's looking for. You with me, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a block! How was that a foul? Anyway.
Yep. Exactly right.
I think you're back. You were having some lag there.
So just wanted to call that too. But all right, we are a little bit over 4 minutes here remaining, up by 13. Man, that was a hard fall.
Yeah. Oh, that is the ugliest free
throw.
Too,
Greg, calling a spade here.
Yeah, but watch this guy's
NC State fans got to give mega props here to Coach Doran so far. What he's. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're lagging bad.
Here, let me.
That is the ugliest free throw attempt.
Get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me. Ooh, Q. Oh, beautiful. Nicely done, Kadir. Boy, he's giving it to his old team tonight. It's 19 on the game. 9-9 on free throws. He's killing it tonight. That might have been the dagger.
Yeah, let me restart.
Okay. State. Should be under 4. Yeah, while you do that, you know, another solid night by NC State's men's team. Looks like we're going to hit 3 in a row now. 2 road games and 1 home game. It's good to see the Pack on the track for a home ACC win, as we've, you know, definitely struggled here, losing to Virginia and Georgia Tech. So good to get in the win column at home. Yeah, just running some stats here. Like, yeah, Darion, 20 points. Q 19, Musa 10. So got some good scoring there. Lubin with 12. You know, it's good to see, even on a night where Paul McNeil's only giving you 3, that you got someone like Musa standing up and filling that gap. Wait for Leighton to get back, and we definitely will talk some football, because I think the Pack is doing some really good things in the portal this year. The latest pulling a couple of South Beach guys, and JoJo Trader and the linebacker. All right, he's back.
I'm back. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Computer having a little
having a moment.
Rough moment there. But so streaming from the phone, man. But yeah, no, again, so like I was saying, I mean, got to give all the props right now to Coach Doran, what he's done in the transfer portal, especially seeing how other, teams have fared when it comes to quarterbacks specifically. The fact that we were able to hold on to C.J. Bailey, hold on to Will Wilson, that by itself can't be understated.
Correct.
It just can't be. And having that, returning camaraderie between offensive coordinator Kurt Roper, Coach Doran, CJ Bailey, having that nucleus is a great start. But then you add all the weapons that we have had. I mean, a lot of receivers, a very talented, high upside receivers, combined with also two, one of the top tight end recruits in the 2024 class from Oregon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a strong add as well. And then on top of it too, you add a lot of really strong pieces on the defensive side. I mean, I don't know about you, Greg, but the strategy of, hey, let's take as many players as we can from a team that just competed for a national title. That's a pretty smart strategy, if in my opinion. So yeah, I love it. And also too, again, I think that the relationship that CJ has with these guys that transferred in from Miami. I think they're great locker room pieces as well. So now I think that Coach Doran will definitely be, he'll have a tough test here for sure, with figuring out the rotation and the lineup situation with all these new pieces, but. It's a good challenge to have. I think we're gonna have a lot of options this year. So
yeah, for me, it's Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was say the only question I kind of have is how the offensive line is gonna the line on both sides is gonna work here. But trust the process, trust Coach 2J, trust Charlie. Coach Charlie. I mean, that's kind of where I fall with that.
Yeah, Wiles, Coach Wiles.
Yeah, sorry, Charlie. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, for me, it's just bringing a lot of guys in to compete, and I think that will make other guys better. That saying, iron sharpens iron. I think that will be a thing for this team. I know they're back at it and doing their workouts. So strength and conditioning is happening right now. And then I just saw earlier today they released all their spring practices, the dates for those. So they will be getting those started here pretty quickly. But yeah, I think the linebackers are going to be much better. You had to get better there. Basically, only bringing back like two dudes, and really one only was having any significant playing time with Richardson, but even he was injured. You still have the kid from Alabama from last year and Dixon. So the thought is maybe he steps up, and of course, you brought in like three dudes. I'm with you as far as the lines on both sides. How's that going to look and work out? Wow, Darion with another three.
Yeah, putting the hammer on it, baby.
Beautiful. Yeah, I definitely think I don't know if it's his career high for state in points, but let me see. If not, he's just had a great. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! The roof just got blown off. Let's go.
Just go ahead and get that bus going. Hopefully they fly safe back. Yeah. This is just trash. That's trash. So doesn't even matter. Did they just call a timeout? Really?
Good. Come on now.
Okay, then keep putting on the points. Then if you're gonna call timeouts, that's my philosophy on it.
Agreed.
But let's see. Darion tonight has 20 points tonight. And 20. Yeah, it feels like more, but he's just had a great all-around game. Just high efficiency tonight. Just checking to see his points. He had 22 against BC, so he probably, I mean, he may still get to it, but that's his career high at NC State. But to me, and he had 20 against FSU, but those two games didn't feel as efficient as this one tonight has.
No.
I mean, he was 4 of 7 and 3 of 7 respectively for 3-pointers in those two games. Just curious as what he's done tonight. Box score. Yeah, Darion's 5 of 9 tonight. So, 50% with a higher volume. He actually has 23 now. So sorry, it hadn't updated. So that is a career high in an NC State uniform for Darion tonight.
Really? He had 25 before?
Not according. Let me look back here again.
I guess North Carolina A&T. I could swear he had almost 30, but you're wrong.
You could be right. You could be right. Let me pull it.
Yeah.
Let me pull it.
Well, why you do that though? It is funny because once again, all the people that are still wrap their heads around the Georgia Tech loss. NC State is very much low key 6-2 in the ACC right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
top 4.
Yeah, they're top. Like you're well within the top 4 conversation. So once again, all of a sudden now that Will Wade promise of finishing top 4 in the ACC and making it to the NCAA tournament is still well within reach. Well within reach.
Oh, so I am really wrong. He actually had 30. Yeah, sorry. What happened was it didn't load the whole season. It didn't show the first 4 games of the season. He had 32 against UNCG and 28 versus VCU. So those are actually his career highs. All right. My apologies for anyone that really was listening to me. For some reason, it cut out the beginning of the season and then I expanded it, and then it was there.
There was already 4 NC State accounts that have already tweeted out.
That guy's a liar.
This is a career high from Darion Williams.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, per Pac fan and Nova.
Yeah.
And
I'm
if anyone's
surprised
listening
that we haven't put the scrubs in yet. Why haven't we put the scrubs in yet?
Yeah, it's weird that he
you're up by 20. Why is he putting Terrence Arsenault
in? Defense for offense. Well, not even that. I don't even know why. You don't even need offense at this point. I don't know.
Who cares?
I don't know.
Just put the scrubs in. By 19.
Oh, geez. There you go. There you go, Trey.
Let's go up by 20.
Good follow up. Look at Lubin still running the floor up 20 points. Like, you can't teach that. Honestly, that's an underrated play that no one will pretty much notice, but the coaches will, and he'll get a helmet sticker for that, right? If they had helmet stickers in basketball, a basketball sticker, I guess.
100%.
Like,
dude, what are y'all clapping about? The games, dude. You're down.
You're down 20.
Yeah. Like, get on the bus. Let's go.
Yeah, Syracuse fan. I was just doing a little pregame Twitter or X research, and Cuse fans are ready to leave Autry at RDU and kind of give him the Lane Kiffin treatment, and he can find his own way back to Syracuse. They are pretty much done with him.
Well, again, just oh man, they want chicken.
They do want some chicken. That would be the only thing that makes the night even better.
Even better, yeah, 100%. Yeah, well, again, just first of all, it's you got to start off by saying it's an impossible task to follow up a Hall of Fame coach.
Oh, they got their chicken.
Chicken.
And then they get the M1.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, whatever. So... Yeah. Whatever.
Come on.
Yeah. Look at these people. Sit down. Like, really? Like, sit down. Get a sweater that fits too. My goodness.
But yeah, no, again, I mean, definitely 12-9 overall, 3-5 in the ACC in your third year, yeah. And especially too, because you have a lot of talent if you're Syracuse as well. Like, this is a very underrated talent.
Yeah.
Syracuse basketball team.
Well, yeah, they took Houston to overtime.
And
beautiful.
Oh my God, that was.
They're not even pulling the dogs back. They're going after them.
So sure, Will Wade. Okay, fine. I'm gonna put you on your butt.
Well, yeah, and I think now he'll pull it back, but no, if you're gonna keep the nonsense called timeouts down 20, like, keep your foot on the gas.
On my way, call timeout, draw up a play right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any sympathy. I don't have sympathy for you.
Nope, absolutely not. But yeah, no, I mean, losing at Boston College, I mean, that's
yeah.
But again,
that one. Oh, and he was fouled. Oh, they didn't even give him the foul.
Definitely a foul.
Yeah.
Shoe 3. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's how you start a brawl, by putting up a 3 right there at the buzzer.
Man, look at that short handshake too. That was something. Yeah, no, hey, what a window. Hey, remember?
Look at that.
I'm
Best
sure you
start.
probably see.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, best start in 20 years in ACC play.
And there's a reason why LSU fans are foaming at the mouth to have Will Wade come back. So,
well, and again, I didn't want to beat this dead horse, but I told you I was going to. Like, pissing them off over a logo is a sure way to get that going. You know, I mean, it's again, this is not going to be the camel that breaks the back, or the straw that breaks the back, but it's one here, it's one there, it's this, it's that, and then and then if what's that saying? You come in with a strong ass offer, that could be the tempting piece, and I don't see it happening in year 1 or even year 2, but maybe year 3, 4, 5. Like, State's got to have to keep people at bay and fend people off, especially if Wade is able to have success here.
Absolutely. No, 100%. Well, and again, I mean, like, yeah, just with how, I mean, again, like State fans don't want to admit it, but he's had a really great season so far, looking at it, at 500 feet. I mean,
bro, we've already won more ACC games than all of last year.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like, it's been a huge step up.
Let me validate that. I talked out my ass, but I would be willing to bet that we've already won more games.
I think that's a fair bet as well. And
I mean, would you take the over or the under on that comment?
Oh yeah, no, I think no, we didn't get 6 ACC wins last year.
I don't think
no shot. No shot. But yeah, no. Again, it's just yes, like there have been imperfections. Not great out of conference schedule in terms of getting some wins there. Bad Georgia Tech loss for sure. But at the end of the day, you're still top 30 in the net. You're top 4 in the ACC, and the ACC is wide open. Besides Duke really is like they're their own tier, and then it is a wide open tier 2 after that. Like even Louisville. They came out and seemed like they were going to be competing for a national title, but man, they've really fallen off. Now I know they faced Duke last night, at Duke, which is no, shortcoming, but they got killed. They got destroyed.
Yeah.
And so again, it's just I don't know. I feel like anything that N-State wants is still right there in front of them. And we still haven't even faced Duke or Carolina yet. So,
and we get both of those at home.
Exactly. So what's the synopsis, Greg? How many wins did we have last year?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm
still
trying to do the drop down.
Digging it.
24, 25.
But why I say that though?
Yep. 5 and 15.
Boom.
So boom, already have more wins.
Boom, baby. Yep.
Underrated.
So yeah. No, again, it's been a really good year. And again, NC State is playing the best ball they have all season right now. By far. They're only getting better as the season goes on. They've only gotten better. So got to give a huge shout to Will Wade and hey, Darian Williams for answering the bell. Van Lubin for answering his own bell from his preseason expectations. I mean, again, Matt Abel's played really good ball, all around ball, rebounding, shooting the ball, taking care of the ball. So
yeah, it's. I think it's
positive.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he, the kind of the thing with right around when Arsenault went down was, what Wade was looking to shorten his bench, and most people thought it was going to be Alan Breed that would get that call. But it's I firmly believe at this point Matt Abel has jumped him in the rotation, and that's why you have 3 games in a row with no Alan Breed playing. Yes, I think that the freshman has earned his minutes. He did a really nice job when Trey was out, and he kind of just solidified his spot in the rotation in those 2 games that Trey was out.
But here's the thing too, as well, that I love about this team is that they're really stepping it up defensively, but they're still keeping their prowess on the offensive side. Again, I mean, scoring 88 points against a really strong Syracuse defense. They're much stronger on the defensive side than they are on the offensive side. So, to put up 88 points is, cannot be understated either. So, again, just loving what's going on. Loving also, too, the environment as well, too, Greg. I mean, every single NC State home game so far has been, as about as good as it gets,
Yeah.
So.
To that point, State's averaging right around 15,000 a game, which is top 10 nationally. And I get it. It doesn't feel that way because you see a lot of the lower bowl that looks kind of empty at times. But that second and third levels, they're packing those levels pretty strong. And so I know it doesn't always show up on TV, but at least by the numbers, we're top 10 nationally in a home attendance.
Yep. No, 100%. Frank Martin.
I was just seeing that. I was like, holy cow, he's still around.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Hey, that is the Kevin Keats of South Carolina right now.
Mm-hmm.
Coach South Carolina and took him to one Final Four run and gave him an extra 4 or 5 years at South Carolina before he finally got fired. So
yeah, but again, South Carolina is just like Clemson with basketball. They don't take it serious. If it's not,
and they've never been good at it. That's the difference. Though, is Clemson's actually been good at basketball.
Well,
recently, never been good at basketball. Yeah. Well, yeah. Not in recent memory, correct?
No.
Not in recent memory. But yeah, no. So
I mean, Miami's undefeated.
About it here.
This is crazy. Miami is undefeated in
Miami of Ohio. For all those listening, that holy crap, Miami? Yep, nope, Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, exactly.
20-0.
Yeah, so I mean, anything we want to kind of finish here with basketball, and then we can maybe move over to a few other things, and then potentially wrap this thing up. Let's see some team stats. We'll start there. State ended the game shooting 51% from the field, so you'll take that all day long.
That's great.
Yeah. 7 of 24. So, a lot of we didn't shoot the 3 very well tonight from a percentage perspective. Obviously some of that with Paul McNeil only having 3 points tonight. He definitely drives the ship on that. But Darion was just so good and Q was good tonight. We really didn't need the 3 ball. Again, another really good night of shooting free throws, 15 of 18. And then as Ethan Berry likes to say, our free throw defense was really solid with Syracuse only shooting 56%. So that's 4 or 5 games in a row where teams have shot below 70%, which again, we didn't need it in this game, but those are always nice things to have if you're looking at a close ball game. Out rebounded them by 12, where the offensive rebounds were the same, but we had 12 more boards than them on the defensive side. So we did a nice job there. 21 assists. They did move we didn't have any more turnovers when we were at 11, and then they finished with 11. So dead there. And the points off turnovers, they had a few more. Points in the paint. My goodness, we had 50 points in the paint, and they only had 38. So that got it done. State never trailed in this game, which was nice. So they led it from beginning to end. So that makes it a little bit of a less stressful night, which I enjoy from a fan. But attendance was announced right at 15,636. So right about where we've been averaging all season. So nice job.
I mean, again, it makes you think once again how that environment is going to be once again when Carolina do come to town, man. It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
And finally, once and for all, Greg, all the people saying, "Oh, men's basketball should go to Reynolds," dude. It's that will put into it, man.
Well, I agree with that statement. Reynolds will never happen again. But I would absolutely love it. And Preacher Man, I'll get to your question here in a second for baseball. I know that's where you're going. But What was I saying? Yeah, rentals will never happen, but I would still love a basketball only / volleyball / gymnastics only. I mean, you can keep gymnastics and volleyball at rentals. I guess I don't have a problem with that. But a campus type arena, having gone now, went to Pitt on Saturday, and I'm not saying that their arena was like the next thing compared to sliced bread, but it was great. It was about 12,500 it seated. Now, granted, there was only like 2,000 there because Pitt absolutely stinks. But I like the layout of it. I think I would love an intimate, 13 to 14,000 seat arena where you could just, and if you wanted to go again, I think you could make the demand 15, 16,000 and feel comfortable with that. I love the sightlines. Pitt sightlines were really good. I've been to even Virginia Tech sightlines are good. UVA sightlines have been good. And those are the three ACC arenas that I've been to. These basketball built arenas are just much better for sightlines. Lenovo, you just sit so far away. I mean, even in the 100 section, if you're in like we sit in my uncle's seats. If you're in section 130, which is a corner, it feels like you're a half mile away from the floor.
Right.
Because of the hockey arena.
But the biggest positive that you'll get being that you share a stadium with a team like the Carolina Hurricanes is that you're going to get so much more from a production standpoint that you would never get by yourself.
Sure. There was no halftime show at the Pitt game on Saturday, whereas typically you get somebody coming in for some kind of show in Raleigh.
But the lights, the concession stands, the jumbotron, you wouldn't get that at most college stadiums by yourself.
Yeah, but I will say the prices were a little bit more reasonable. Because you got those hurricane prices, which are painful at times.
Yeah.
Like the bottle of water was only like $4, and I know I only say only $4, but I think it's like $6 at Lenovo. Again, it's only $2, but I mean, for the world's most abundant mineral or thing, I don't think it's a mineral, but you get what I'm saying. How am I got to pay $7 for the most abundant thing on the planet, right?
Yep. Nope. Exactly.
But yeah, so there's again, there's always gonna be pros and cons, but I would still love an NC State arena. But to your point, it's never gonna happen. You get you get to have the cow. You get to have the milk without buying the cow, and I think at this point, State will take that. Especially, did you see Rutgers? The number that Rutgers was in debt for.
Yeah, it's like 561 million since joining the Big Ten.
Yeah, some ridiculous number.
Yeah.
So
again, shout out to Big Oregon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Oregon. Well, hey, listen, Greg, maybe that could be our New Year's resolution this year is finding one reason every single live stream to give a shout out to Big Oregon.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get enough.
But I also get like you would probably like to have some more revenue coming in from those events because I don't think we get the best deal there. But again, we're not having to pay all the other stuff, so maybe it equals out in the long run.
Yep.
But so Preacher Man asked the question, and if nothing else, I'm a man of the people. So I will give him his number. I have this countdown on my phone. I'm gonna make sure I have to mute it because we will get copyrighted. All right, cool.
How long until baseball season starts?
Yeah. So I have it right there. If it kind of comes out, oops, sorry. In fact, I'm actually getting texts from baseball parents right now. So we have 16 days, 18 hours, 15 minutes, and 54 seconds until first pitch for the Pac-9 down in Puerto Rico. So.
Well, I guess it's a good time too to give you heads up to the fans of what's to come tomorrow night too as well.
Yeah, I won't name the parent, but the parent goes 2 weeks and 3 days cannot go by fast enough. Doing my best to ignore, but all these rankings leaving our dudes is blowing my lid. So I won't tell you the name of the parent, but they are ready just like these kids are. But yes, you kind of teased it there. Tomorrow we will be doing another live stream, but just baseball only. I've got a couple of special guests coming in from a couple of. It will be and I will say it again tomorrow. It'll be the collaboration nobody asked for, but everybody wants. I've got some fun guys coming on to talk Pac-9. So if you guys are available, jump on tomorrow. You can ask questions. But yeah, it's gonna be fun tomorrow night. We'll be jumping on at 8:30, and then go probably go an hour or so until the guys get done talking with me. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know the guys that I have coming on tomorrow are just as excited and jazzed up for baseball. Yeah. But I will be leaving for Puerto Rico 2 weeks from tomorrow, which cannot get here fast enough. In fact, I've been watching my weather here in DC because they're kind of calling for snow that day, and I'm like, you son of a guns! If you do not, if you cancel my flight, I will go ballistic. But
a lot of times between now and then.
No, yeah, absolutely. But super excited for the baseball season. I was joking with some of I have multiple NC State group text messages that I have going on. And one of them, I was like, I've got 1 foot out. This was right after, I think it was the Georgia Tech game that we lost. I said, I got a foot out. The joke is are you in or are you out? And so I was 1 foot out. But I think we got a lot to be excited for. Sports are going on right now. Men's basketball, women's basketball is on a little bit of a run. And I think we can probably go over and talk about that for a few minutes. And then softball is getting ready to go. Dude, did you see softball's like the tournament they're playing down in Clearwater, the teams that they're playing? I'm like, wow, that's monsters. Yeah. There's in fact, I took a screenshot of it, but yeah, they're playing in a tournament down in Clearwater, Florida. So maybe we can get some coverage down there from Michael, since he lives right there.
Did I just see that Pitt beat Wake Forest tonight?
Wake was up. Let me see. I'll pull it up real quick. I know Notre Dame was beating Virginia earlier. Oh, they're tied right now. They're going into overtime.
Virginia, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, Virginia's kind of slipping, especially after the Carolina game the other day. Pitt did beat. Yep, Pitt won Wake Forest. That game went to overtime, 80-76.
Jeez.
And that's that state's next opponent in Wake Forest down in Winston-Salem on Saturday. I was kicking the tires on going to that, but it looks like we might get some more snow on Saturday, so I don't think I'll be making it down there for that.
Yeah. Mackie and I are doing everything possible for sure to be there on Saturday, so we're looking forward to it. But hopefully, being that the game's on, afternoon game, can help with, making it happen. So
it looks like this storm might be more of a coastal storm, so I think you guys might be okay and might not get the brunt of it. I've been digging out the last 3 days. I got dug out. And then the stupid people plowed my driveway, and it became a mountain of ice. Yep. And I've been joking that I have a glacier that was big enough to sink the Titanic in my front yard.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a
oh, well,
guys.
Well, what's your one more topic, man? And we can hit on something we're upset.
Yeah, women's basketball. Would Zoe Brooks with a career high on Saturday? I think she was like 19 of 20 from the foul line, like an absurd number. Like we did squeak it out a little bit in overtime, but were you able to? I listened to it because I was driving back from Pitt, but did you have a chance to? Did you actually watch the game?
Not much of it. I don't know, man. It's just so tough, unfortunately, with women's basketball this year, man. Just the inconsistency, man. But also a little bit of sour taste in my mouth, and obviously, mistakes are going to happen. You're going to learn from it, but obviously, Zoe Brooks not dribbling the ball out. Like I'm still just like, no.
That's tough, right? That's tough because that's one you're going to look back on that you could have beat the number 9 team in the country. That would have been a huge resume booster.
Yes,
I feel at this point, not saying never. But I feel the streak of well, actually, we had to go on the road a few years ago when we had Diamond Johnson. But I feel like we're not going to be a host this year.
Yeah.
Definitely have to get hot. There's only 9 games left in the regular season, which is wild that it's coming to a close pretty quickly.
Yep.
And I'm with you. Saturday was the perfect example where you're up like 20 points and you have to hold on and win in overtime. And the minutes that these women are having to run, like, we just don't have a bench. Like, and we're wasting like, this is probably like 1 through 4. I think we can compete with anyone in the country. But it's just we have no depth, and that's wild for me for a Westmore type of team.
Correct. Agreed. Yeah, no, 100%. And obviously with the injury issues that have happened with Mario Jones, for example, and Tilda with the illness and things like that, and obviously what Camille has been dealing with all season, because I mean, there's been many times where she's had been slow to get up off the floor during games too as well. So that's my whole point. It's just man, not only just how's the season going to end up, but also too, man, obviously we'll get there when we get there, but I mean, I can't help but think a little bit of how does Westmore look at this next offseason, because obviously moves are going to need to be made here for sure. But again, we'll get there when we get there. So,
well, I mean, you bring up a great point with Tilda. Like, I just don't. I feel like she's vastly being underused.
Exactly.
It feels like the only way she gets her points is off of like rebounds and kind of having to create her own thing. And again, you're not getting much from Samuels. From she's averaging 6 points a game, which, I mean, it's fine. She has lockdown defense, so I
but that's not what you brought her in for, though.
No, you definitely brought her in for some secondary scoring. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
But you got 2 points from your bench on Saturday, and Virginia had 18 points from their bench. And then if you go back to the Louisville game, you had box score. You had 5 points from the bench, and you had 57 points from the bench for Louisville.
It's crazy,
right? And again, I'm not looking for our bench to score 57 points. I'm not, but give me a good solid 15 points a night. Like I need, because again, you don't have enough depth to where Zoe, Zamaria, like Camille, like they can't get breaks,
Nope. Can't.
And again, that was an OT game. We played back-to-back OT games, but Tilda played 41 of 45 minutes. Camille played 42 of 45 minutes. That's just not sustainable, And then when you get down, and here's the problem: when you get down to March and it's do or die type things, these girls are going to be gassed. Like, they've been running wind sprints all season.
Yep. Yep. 100%, man. So, again, time will tell here for sure, but definitely, a frustrating, tough to wrap your head around season for sure so far from NC State. Because also too, I mean, you were a scratch away against Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Beating them, like
USC.
it's just, no. So again, it's just. But you've also had some really bad losses to start the season. You've had some really blown opportunities, even games like this where it shouldn't have been this close against Virginia. Like, how many blown leads has NC State blown this year? Like a lot. So, but again, it makes it a lot better when men's basketball is picking up, that we're not relying so much on women's basketball to give us happiness and joy every day, right? So
yeah, it's refreshing, right? Because that's kind of been the opposite, minus the 1 year that we had the Final Four run. All right, real quick, I just wanted to. I had this schedule here. So, Pac women's softball team will be going down and playing the Shriners Children Clearwater Invitational. That is a mouthful.
I was gonna say,
on Friday they got a doubleheader. First game against Georgia, the next game against Missouri. Then you got on Saturday you have another doubleheader in Texas A&M and Texas Tech, and then on Sunday you end it with UCF. Those are some legitimately decently good teams right there. So you got 3 SEC matchups and 2 Big 12 matchups. I always forget that UCF is in the Big 12. I always have to take a pause before I say that. So 5 really big matchups that will definitely set the tone early. Would love to see them go 3-2 in that span. I think that would be a successful trip.
Definitely.
Obviously, if you ask Coach Leftwich, he wants to win all 5, and I would love that as well. Yeah. But I think if you can come out with 3 wins out of that group, I think you're happy.
Definitely, it's a big step up for sure.
It is. But I love that. Coach Leftwich is playing against some quality out of conference opponents. I haven't looked at the rest of the schedule. To be honest, I would love if the Pac-9 kind of scheduled some stuff like that. I know we're going to go down to Puerto Rico, and our 3 matchups aren't nearly as exciting as that. Playing Washington, which I do like playing Washington because they're coming from a long way to play in this tournament. So for our first game, I love that to be our first game. Is maybe they don't have their legs underneath of them, but then we have Indiana State and Seton Hall, not exactly world beaters. So anything less than 3-0, in my opinion, would not be a success for the Pac-9. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow.
It's gonna be awesome.
But yeah, I think hopefully next week we can get back on schedule with some of these, and hopefully have more of the gang and break down some of these. Break down some of this football portal stuff, because we just scratched the surface on it tonight. But
definitely did.
From what it sounds like, I think the Pac-9. This is where my brain is at right now. I'm ready for baseball. But I think barring anything crazy, it would assume that football is done in the portal. With class starting, I think they had to get them registered real quick. Mensa, what do you think about that? I'm genuinely curious about that.
Again, it's
from a big football perspective, right? Because the implications are wild.
Again, I've said it before. I hate the transfer portal the way it is right now. It's just it lends opportunities to these players to really screw over an entire program single-handedly.
Yeah, I mean, he literally drops the ball or the bomb. He's transferring the last day of the portal. The portal, and he's on a signed contract. The mere fact that you can get out of a contract is wild to me. Basically,
what are we teaching? What are we teaching kids these days, that you can get out of contracts? Just throw it up and ball it up and just throw it away. No, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then the whole linebacker thing with Clemson.
I was getting ready to say that one too. Do you see what they did?
It's yeah. Well, yeah. The whole
No, that you can that his profile is still on the team page, and if you click it, it goes to what Dabo's rant.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
You click it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but the same thing.
It sucks.
The same thing. What are we even doing here? There's no accountability.
Really
yeah.
Nope. It's really bad.
And we can bring this back to NC State real quick, but by all accounts, it sounds like Miami made a last minute push for CJ. From the things that I've heard, and I'm sure you've probably heard some of the same things, that that CJ is a man of his word, at least. And again, I don't know if it's because we had a better contract than Duke did, but it's insane. The tampering is unreal, and there's no ramifications or no penalty, no accountability, none of that for any of it.
No, nothing. It really is nothing, man. So again, man, but we'll this would be definitely something that we could definitely pick up with the gang here for sure. Obviously, this is not a topic that's going to go away anytime soon, unfortunately. So
agreed.
But again, man, it's gonna be awesome though tomorrow, man. Looking forward to this Pac-9 preview tomorrow, man.
8:30 for anyone that can make it. Obviously, it'll be recorded, and we would love for people to jump on and ask us questions, and we will break it down as much as we can. But myself and the crew tomorrow will have a good time doing it. So please, hopefully, join in with us.
Let's do it.
All right, buddy.
Wolfpack Nation. We'll see y'all soon. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this conversation, make sure to hit that like button, and make sure to give us a follow. Tuffy Talk now on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. But with that being said, we love y'all, and we'll see y'all soon. And
Keep it
Greg,
rolling.
you're gonna have to hit the outro. So
I got it. I get to do it. Let's do it.
You got it.
All right.
Yeah,
hey, Wolfpack Nation. We'll see you tomorrow.
Go Pack.